Hello, my name is Mike M0MSN and I fancy a change. As some of you may know, this is my shack setup as it stands today. I have the Kenwood TS890 and the TS590 side by side. The 590 is a second receiver stroke slave to the 890. And I have a ICOM 9700, which, by the way, brilliant, but at the same time limited. It doesn't have air band and stuff, but for what it does do, it does incredibly well. And if anyone recognizes what that is, please let me know in the comments, because I cannot suss it out. Obviously interference or a transmission of some description, but I don't know what. So if anyone's seen that before, please let me know. Right, anyway, so I fancy a change. Now my TS890 drives the Kenwood drives the ICOM 1000. So whatever I change it to, I need to be able to feed the 1000 with all of the same switching. I've got a studio microphone, as you can see, so I need something that will support that system as well. So what have I got? I got one of these. Ta-da! I have got myself a Yaesu FTDX101MP, and I'm going to put this in place instead of the Kenwood, and we'll play with this for a bit and see what it's like. Well, there we go, all in. This is the next day, plus 4 or 5, I actually think, since I unboxed and started doing the shack rebuild with the MP. Crikey, look at that. Never mind. And here it is. Let me just swing the camera around. And here we are. This is the Yaesu FTDX 101MP with its accompanying power supply stroke speaker, all put in, set up. I've lifted the front end ever so slightly by using a small platform on the front. Actually, it's a 1 by 15 or 15 centimeters by 5, whatever it is, 50 centimeter piece of wood, and it's lifted the front end ever so slightly just to give it a bit more of a better angle of approach for me to look at. For me, at least, it's a nice sort of like compromise between the feet that are on it and the angle I needed it to be able to see the panel easier. Alongside that, I have my IC's 9700, which is a 70 centimeter and 23 centimeter UHF VHF radio from ICOM. Lovely piece of kit again. And on top of the 101, I have the MFJ noise cancelling system. That's basically a phasing array, 2 antennas into it, phase them together to get rid of QRM stroke QRN, mainly M, man-made stuff. I have an issue with a local system, which unfortunately is not going to get resolved in the short term. So to null it out, we use that particular piece of kit. And just to give you some idea of how that piece of kit works and how well it works, if I turn it off, just look at the screen. that's the interference I get coming from a local inverter. So I null the inverter out by using two antennas. One I'm receiving on, and one is set close to the source of the interference, and they null each other out 180 degrees apart. Slightly less or more than that because we have to change the phasing to allow for the time period between the two. So anyway, there you go. So that nulls out, as you can see, all the interference, well, at least 90% of it. And off we go, basically. Right, let's have a quick listen to the radio. I've had a bit of time to set it up.
From where the leak was, but yeah, I mean that took about 5 weeks before they. And funny enough, Mark, we've got a 740 depot just down the road. Cause they've got,
and I absolutely adore it. The noise cancelling section on this radio is fabulous. Now the Kenwood. Well, you're not going to beat the audio on the Kenwood. I still say that, and I'll still stand by that. It was brilliant. The only thing is that the Kenwood is now, maybe 6-7 years of age. And in that time, the DSP, the digital noise processing on modern radios has come along in leaps and bounds. And the Yaesu, I still think, is probably the best noise processing system available on the market, and this one, like I said, just completely outperforms the Kenwood when it comes to the noise processing. As for quality of audio and the quality of transmit audio, well, jury's still out. I still prefer the Kenwood, but for the moment we are sticking with the MP. Lovely radio, as you can see. I am not going to go through what all of this stuff does, just awe in its beauty. Just keep your attention to the wonderful layout of this radio. Everything's at a fingertip. The menu system on it is a little bit hard to get your head around, but once set, you really don't need to play with it anymore. Everything that you need to do is a button. Once you've set that menu up and you set all the EQs and things, cracking piece of kit. Really is a wonderful piece of kit. Anyway, let's have a go with it.
I wish 73 audio, and I'm off the way. I'm still G. Sorry about it. Go.
no problem, great. Catch you later. Bye-bye for now. Round Q, Nelly. Yeah, check your time down the stairs, great. Catch you later, over.
Oh, I will do.
That's yourself an inch still, Papa. Hotel India Lima. You're 59 plus a little here into Belfast. At the listening and reading the mail. So nice to work you out, Daniel Gleff.
QSL, Phil. Very nice to make contact with you. I'm a member of the Brack Amateur Radio Club. We're operating the special event station for the Whitewater Airfield membership up in Maidenhead in Berkshire in memory of those of the Air Transport Auxiliary, over.
Absolutely. Enjoy your day. It's raining over here, okay?
All right, okay. Well, at least your flowers will be happy for that then. Very nice to make contact with you, 73.
73, bye-bye.
Have a very good day. This is Golf Bravo 0, Alpha Tango Alpha, calling QRZ.
Mike 0, Mike Sierra November.
Mike 0, Mike Sierra November.
That's correct, yeah, thank you. Mike 0, Mike Sierra November. Good afternoon.
QSL, you're coming in as a 5-9 plus into Whitewater Mayfield near Bateman in Berkshire, over.
Yeah, thanks very much for the flowers. You're a reasonably nice 5 and 8. Nice clear audio coming into Gloucester, over.
QSL, a reasonably nice thank you for the reasonably nice 5 and 8. It's good to make contact with you. I'm a member of the Brack Amateur Radio Club, and we're operating the special event station at Whitewater Mayfield for the members in memory of those of the Air Transport Auxiliary, over.
Something close to myself. I'm an RAF, so yes, I appreciate that fully. By reasonably nice, I actually meant really nice, but there you go. You know, can't give it all away all at once. The name here is Mike, and you've come up to 5 and 9, over.
QSL, Mike. Very Oh, do. I'm starting to lose now as well. Thank you very much for the report there, and nice to make contact with you. Oh, I'm just being shown. Are you a YouTuber, Mike?
Yes, for my sins, indeed.
Okay, well, it's nice to make contact with you. I'll have to subscribe to your station when I get back home. So back to my QTH. But for the moment, I'll say 7-3. So very nice to make contact with you.
Well, that's very good of you, and thank you very much for the subscription, and I hope to speak to you again. This is Mike Sierra November. Cheers for now.
Yeah, 7-3 is Mike. This is Golf Bravo 0, Alpha Tango Alpha, calling QRZ.
Oh, crikey, I don't suppose you could play that again so I could record it, could you, Dave?
Oh, here we go. Are you ready?
Ready.
I'm actually feeding it with an MP, 101 MP at the moment, only driving it with about 15 watts, so I'm happy with an
There you go, and my transmit bandwidth is just above 4K, Mike. Anyway, very good. So good to see you on. I hope that was okay for you, Mike.
So there you go. Very quick look. I think the video is only about 9 minutes long. I just thought it would be nice to have a look at the new radio and have a listen to its audio and transmission and let you think and decide for yourselves. I like it. I think it's a great piece of kit, and I should be playing with it now over the next few months. Make some QSOs on it, and perhaps, hopefully, even speak to you guys on the air. Thanks for watching. M0MSN. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.
QSL, there's a lot of QRN on the frequency, but I can just about hear you. You're coming through as a 5 and 7.